Alright, we're going to have a notes with parallel lines cut by a transversal. So the first thing I'm going to do is color code my picture. I'm a very visual person, so I want to see the color code. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7. Then we have 2, 4, 6, 8. It's not always going to work out where like the odds and the evens are like that. So you got to pay attention to what's across from each other that's equivalent. So we have 6x minus 1 and 121 given to us. So I can go ahead and put in that all of these are 121 degrees. And we know that since these are supplementary angles, they are also known as adjacent, which are neighbors. They add to be 180. So we have 6x minus 1 plus 121 equals 180. Now we solve our equation. We subtract 121 from both sides. That leaves me with 6x equals 59 degrees. Let's make that a 0 so it comes out nicer. We'll let that come out to 60. Divide both sides by 6 and we have x equals 10 degrees. But that's not the value of the rest of my angles. We have to plug in 6x minus 1. We said the value of x is 10. 6 times 10 is 60. Minus 1 is 59 degrees. So everything else is 59 degrees. Alright, example 2. Again, I'm going to color code. Alright, here we're not given anything right off the bat except expressions. And we know that these two have to be equivalent. So we have x plus 1 equals 2x minus 11. Subtract x from both sides. That leaves me with 1 equals x minus 11. And we're going to add 11 to both sides. I have 12 degrees equals x. So now I have to plug into each one. We have x plus 1, so we have 12 plus 1 is 13 degrees. These should equal the same thing since they're both green. They are both adjacent, they are adjacent angles from each other. So that means they are equivalent, they're equal. 2 times 12 minus 11. We know 12 times 2 is 24. Minus 11 is 13. So we get the same thing. Okay? So all of our green is 13 degrees. It doesn't matter which one you plug into for this one since they're vertical angles and they're equivalent. You're going to get the same thing. So now we know we have to find the rest of our angles. These are supplementary angles because they are adjacent. They're next door to each other. So that means they're supplementary and they equal 180 degrees. So the measure of angle 8 plus 13 degrees equals 180 degrees. Subtract 13 from both sides. And we have the measure of angle 8 is 167 degrees. So that makes everything else 167 degrees.